Howdy, howdy, howdy. Welcome to Jerry Mac Live.
We walked down the aisle, our faces were small, our hearts gave the sound of the bell. All through the years, we lived without tears. Together, we walked hand in hand. We talk now and then, our voices were thin, our words gave the sound of a war. There were the tears, the crying in fear. Together we walked far apart. My eyes have no teardrops, my heart keeps on crying. I wonder what happened to love. My mind is all shattered, my feelings are battered. My heart keeps on crying for you. My eyes have no teardrops, my heart keeps on crying. I wonder what happened to love. My mind is all shattered, my feelings all battered. My heart keeps on crying for you. My mind is all shattered, my feelings are battered. My heart keeps on crying for you. Oh, my heart keeps on crying for you.
That was Town Raid.
I have wished for the wealth of a great millionaire. I have reached for a bright star above, but the thrill of it all to me seems so small when compared to the thrill of your life, thrill of your life. I'd rather give everything that I own in this world than to be all alone and unloved. For no earthly prize sacrifice is too much to give for your love. I'd rather give everything that I own in this world than to be all alone and unloved. For no earthly prize and no sacrifice is too much to give for your love. Give for your love.
Howdy, 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 howdy. Hello, Thomas. Hello, Sarisa. Hello, Tracy. Here is Tracy Bigford that's here with us right now.
I guess the weatherman got it all wrong again. Today's supposed to be perfect, we got gale force wind. Trees are blowing sideways, it's getting dark. To keep you here beside me ain't no walk in the park. Cause you spin on in and you spin on out. That's what your love's all about. Now you see me, now you don't. A 6 foot blue eye, full blown heartache that I can't live without. You go round and around just kicking up the dirt, picking up anything underneath the skirt. You just snatch it on up and throw it away like you just pulled a pin on a live grenade. When you're with me, you say I steal the show, but you see another pretty face and off you go. You'll go just about anywhere the wind blows, just like a tornado. Well, a bluebird sky is what they said, but the radar's all lit up in red. Warning signals howling, your heels are in the dirt, and that wandering eye's on high alert for the D-cup build-up with silicone. But your anchor's in my heart, why don't you leave me alone? Flowing in the wind, waiting for your next fling, while you're leaving me hanging like a puppet on a string. I'm lonely and you're lost in copper tone. You go round and around just kicking up the dirt, picking up anything underneath the skirt. You just snatch it on up and throw it away like you just pulled a pin on a live grenade. When you're with me, you say I steal the show, but you see another pretty face and off you go. You'll go just about anywhere the wind blows, just like a tornado.
We have breaking news out of Basco County. We have confirmed a tornado on Little Ranch Road headed west. If you live in this area, you must seek shelter immediately. 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 Immediately.
You go round and around just kicking up the dirt, picking up anything underneath the skirt. you just snatch it on up and throw it away like you just pulled a pin on a live grenade. When you're with me, you say I steal the show, but you see another pretty face and off you go. You'll go just about anywhere the wind blows, just like a tornado, just like a tornado. My mind weighs heavy with the deepest thought, all life's struggles and things we were taught to love and cherish the God-given things, and to see all people and only the good they bring. But how? This world today, madness took over and kindness slips away. Then a feeling came over me I've never felt before. Then I knew he was with me. I waited no more. I said, "Excuse me, God, are you there right now? I don't really pray much, so I don't know how. I have a few questions, if that's okay. Why do you take the people I love away? And excuse me, God, if you're there, there are people starving everywhere. And all this violence, is this your plan? Why do you let tragedy just slip through your hands? One other thing, God, if you don't mind, if you can cure the sick and heal the blind, why do they have to pay such cost? Help me understand, God. I'm so lost." I closed my eyes and I sent that prayer thinking, how's he going to hear me all the way up there? But if he could move mountains and part a Red Sea, I have no doubt he heard every word that came out of me. I wanted him to know just how I felt. I didn't like the game of cards that I've been dealt. Some people, they have nothing at all. Just maybe he thinks my prayers are too small. But as the days go by, nothing's changed as I planned. Still, I don't know why, so again, here I stand. I said, "Excuse me, God, it's only me. Nothing's changed as far as I can see. Am I doing this wrong? Is it because I stand? Is it too much to ask of one single man? I know we're strangers and I should be ashamed, but this world is in turmoil. Who else do I blame? Please help the people that are in need and mend all hearts when they start to bleed." I closed my eyes and I sent that prayer. I hope he heard me all the way up there. But I have to keep trying for what it's worth. After all, can't he move heaven and earth? Voices from a distance. It drew me near. Then to me it became all too clear. There was a man, smiled and gave me a nod. He was standing next to a sign that said the House of God. I walked up those steps. I walked through the door. My heart fell through my chest, then onto the floor. I've been walking through the woods, almost got lost. All this time you've been up here on this cross. I said, "Excuse me, God. I saw your sign. I'm gonna just sit here if you don't mind." I felt a hand on my shoulder, a warm, gentle touch. I saw all the answers I've needed so much. I saw miracles happen. I saw his great plan. I saw how it all happened from one single man. I thank you, God, for helping me. If I need answers, I know where to be. Oh, and I'll be back, God, every chance I can. I'm so glad I found you. Amen. Down, it's just me and you, and don't hear a sound when I'm talking to you. Morning will be lonely when I'm nowhere to be found. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? The tears on my face, they'll dry before you know it. I walk out this place, I don't care where I'm going. You can hear me better when there's nothing more to say. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now that you don't hear me crying? Can you hear me now that your lonely heart is dying? Can you hear me now? I said goodbye. I'm gonna hit the ground running, leave it all behind me. The games that you played, I played them all. Then you pulled me up and put me away. I ain't your paper doll. Footsteps lead to silence, the writing's on the wall. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now that you don't hear me crying? Can you hear me now that your lonely heart is dying? Can you hear me now? I said goodbye. I'm gonna hit the ground running, leave it all behind me. Don't hear me crying. Can you hear me now that your lonely heart is dying? Can you hear me now? I said goodbye. I'm gonna hit the ground running, leave it all behind me. Lights go out, there's something's missing. It's a silence too loud, you should have listened. Can you hear me now?
That was Tracy Bickford. Here is yours truly, Jerry Mack. This is Jerry Mack with the Country Music Planet, located on the internet at countrymusicplanet.com and countrymusicplanet.net. It gives me great pleasure to introduce to you folks the very lovely and talented Miss Catherine Kay, who's going to tell you a little bit about our company. Thank you.
In 1991, the Country Music Planet was established, and today it is the most visited site in the world, solely dedicated to country music entertainers. Now here at the Country Music Planet, we can offer you affordable videos that are affordable on anyone's budget. You know, the Country Music Planet can offer you affordable videos that are very similar as the ones that you watch on MTV, CMT, VH1. We can put you on any of our virtual stages for a fraction of the cost that you would expect to pay from a video production company. Look at the one I'm on now. And what about sliding in on this stage? I love this skyline. And how about this recording studio? You could do an interview in this recording studio. What a nice studio. Why not choose Country Music Planet to do your next EPK? That's electronic press kit. You know, the Country Music Planet can offer you so many things. Affordable videos. You can actually have your video at this website. You can have your bio. You can even sell your product through the Country Music Planet. So all you have to do is call us or email us. And it's right up here on the screen. It's countrymusicplanet.com, or you can also email us at countrymusicplanet.net, or you can call us at 610-518-1122. Thank you for your interest.
He rode into town one day early in October. The old man, 6 of his children and his wife. He said, "This will be our home, we'll never more roam. We'll stay here for the rest of our life." He checked into a motel on the outskirts. Knew things would always be alright. He glanced up at the moon as they stepped into the room. Knew he'd be happy for the rest of his life. The next night he went out drinking in Blacksburg. Told his wife he'd see her around midnight. He said, "Honey, this'll be the last time I go out drinking. I'll stay sober for the rest of my life." He was leaving the nightclub with a 6-pack. Had no intentions of starting a fight.
It wasn't until he seen four local boys looking mean that he had doubts about the rest of his life. They said, "Hey, old man, we want that six-pack you're carrying, or we'll whip you from now on till daylight." He said to himself, "Just overlook it or you'll regret it. Yes, you'll regret it for the rest of your life." What happened then could not be avoided, 'cause the local boys had guns and a knife. Well, he sent one to hell, and I know this damn well. Daddy will pay for it for the rest of his life. Daddy will pay for it for the rest of his life. I tried so hard, my dear, to show that you're my every dream. Yet you're afraid each thing I do is just some evil scheme. A memory from your lonesome past keeps us so far apart. Why can't I free your doubtful mind and melt your cold, cold heart? Another love before my time made your heart sad and blue. So my heart is paying now for things I didn't do. In anger, unkind words are said that make the teardrops start. Why can't I free your doubtful mind and melt your cold, cold heart? Hello, everyone. My name is Jerry Mack. I'm the owner of the Country Music Planet, located at countrymusicplanet.com. And if you want to hear some very interesting country music, you just go there, because we got some good stuff there. The legends and the independents. And I hope sooner or later that you'll just come and visit with us. countrymusicplanet.com. You'll never know how much it hurts to see you sit and cry. You know you need and want old Jerry Mack's love, yet you're afraid to try. Why do you run and hide from life? To try it just ain't smart. Why can't I free your doubtful mind and melt your cold, cold heart? There was a time when I believed that you belonged to me, but now I know your heart is shackled to a memory. The more I learn to care for you, the more we drift apart. Why can't I free your doubtful mind and melt your cold, cold heart? That song was written by H. Williams. Y'all know who that was.
Mr. Moon, how are you? Did you know that I'm feeling blue? Were you up in the sky the night my baby said goodbye? And did you see me cry, Mr. Moon? Hello, Mr. Moon, how are you? Did you know that she was untrue? Were you up in the sky the night she told that first lie? And did you wonder why, Mr. Moon? Hello, Mr. Moon, how are you? Were you in love with her too? Were you out that first night we made love till daylight? That's when things were right, Mr. Moon. Mr. Moon, how are you? Did you know that I'm feeling blue? Were you up in the sky the night my baby said goodbye? And did you see me cry, Mr. Moon? And did you see me cry, Mr. Moon?
That was a song written by yours truly, Jerry Mack, that was being performed by Mr. Kent Freeborn.
To the music, I held to each other. I fell in love with you. Could I have this dance for the rest of my life? Would you be my partner? Every Sweet memories. My world is like a river, as dark as it is deep. Night after night, the past slips in and gathers my sleep. My days are just an endless stream of emptiness to me, filled only by the feeling moments of your memories. Sweet memories, sweet memories. You slip into the silence of my dreams last night, wandering from room to room, turning on the lights. Your laughter spills like a river of water out to sea. I'm swept away from the sadness, clinging to your memories. Sweet memories, sweet memories.
Well, you're in the presence of royalty now. A living legend that just joined us in the show is here, Miss Margie Singleton. And here she is. Good to see you, Margie.
We've been wanting to have for a long time. We've been wanting to have for a long time. You're just about to see them right now. Here. We've been wanting to have for a long. We've been wanting to have for a long time. You're just about to see them right now. Here's two of the finest people in country music. I want you to get together and give them a great big welcome, Margie Singleton and Leon Ashley.
It's true you have me twisted around your finger. It seems that's where I belong. You know how to hold me, to thrill me and control me, just enough to keep me hanging on. Just enough to keep me hanging on. My heart is like a yo-yo on a string. I'm tied to you, right or wrong. 'cause your love keeps me showing just enough to keep me hanging on. Just enough to keep me hanging on. A love as strong as mine will make you do most anything, like hiding tears and heartaches and dreaming silly dreams. You got me where you want me, you keep stringing me along, just enough to keep me hanging on, just enough to keep me hanging on.
Great job, and listen, congratulations to both
Thank you
of
very
you
much.
on a
Thank you.
great big hit.
Thanks
And
a lot, Porter.
we're delighted to have you all out here.
Nice
I want
to be
you
here.
Come back in a minute and do Laura
Be right
for us,
back.
will you? Okay. We'll all be right back, but I want you to watch this message from our sponsor.
Have I told you lately that I love you? Could I tell you once again somehow? Have I told with all my heart and soul how I adore you? Well, darling, I'm telling you now, this heart would break in two if I should lose you. I'm no good without you anyhow. Have I told you lately that I love you? Well, darling, I'm telling you now. Have I told you lately when I'm sleeping? Every dream I dream is you somehow. Have I told you why the nights are long when you're not with me? Well, darling, I'm telling you now, this heart would break in two if I should lose you. I'm no good without you anyhow. Have I told you lately that I love you? Well, darling, I'm telling you now.
That was Margie Singleton doing a great job on a great song. Minnie Pearl told me that that was her favorite song of all time.
Imagine we're not. Imagine we're. Imagine we're. Imagine we're married and we're not even friends. You're always right and I'm so wrong, and I always have been. You won't
listen, and our love is dying within.
You're always right, and I'm so wrong, and we're living in sin. Imagine we're married, and we're not even friends. We loved when we were wed, with love so kind and true. Now I wish I were dead,
and I wish I were too.
You're always right, and I'm so wrong. It's again and again. Imagine we're married, and we're not even friends. We loved when we were wed, with love so kind and true. Now I wish I were dead,
and I wish I were too.
You're always right, and I'm so wrong. It's again and again. Imagine we're married, and we're not even friends. Imagine we're married, and we're not even friends.
That was Margie Singleton singing with George Jones. She was the first woman ever to do a duet album with George Jones. Here's a friend of mine and also a friend of Margie's, a guy by the name of Randy C. Moore.
Hey folks, this is Randy. Hey folks, this is Randy C. Moore. Hey folks, this is Randy C. Moore coming to you from my home in Texas, and I hope everybody is doing well out there with what's going on, and even after what's going on, still hope you're doing well. We care about you whether we got a crisis or not. Listen, I'm going to do some music for you right now. I'm sending this one out to Harry Tieford, A1A Radio. He's the one who helped make this thing famous for us. It's called Sunshine State of Mind. I made up this song. Oh, it was one winter a few years back when I was living in a cabin out in the woods in Whites Creek, Tennessee, and it was really cold outside. It was in February. It's about 27 degrees outside, and we had a wood-burning stove, and we had run out of wood, and the electric heat went out. And so, of course, we didn't have any place to go, so I had my guitar with me, and I had about 3 layers of clothing and a sock cap and everything, and I'm sitting there just shivering and chattering and all this kind of stuff, and I'm thinking, you know, now would be a good time to go down to South Florida. So I couldn't go there, so started picking out my guitar and came up with a little song that sent me down there. Of course, when I got done with the song, I was still sitting in that cabin. So here's the song. It's called Sunshine State of Mind. Mercury's falling, snowflakes are falling, roads are getting icy and slick. Anyone who says that they love winter weather is a special kind of idiot. Me, I'm not hanging around, I'm getting out of town. Gonna fly south with the geese. Enjoy your ice fishing and all of your bitching while I take a walk on the beach. Hey, 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 hey. Bye, 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 bye. I'll be drifting away on Manatee Bay, leaving the world behind. Hey, 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 hey. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, bye. I'm in the sunshine state of mind. Now what is this busyness? Working my life to death, 95 hours a week. With too much month at the end of the money, there's not enough rum in my drink. My bones are aching to get half naked and plant my butt square in the sand. Hang up the phone, I hear paradise calling. Come to vacation land. Hey, 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 hey. Bye, 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 bye. Woo. I'll be watching the waves laid up in the shade. Tequila, salt, and lime. Hey, 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 hey. Bye, 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 bye. Bye, bye, baby. I'm in the sunshine state of mind. So, baby, let's build a sandcastle where we can make love by the sea. And do me a favor, don't wake me up from this dream. Hey, 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 hey. Bye, 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 bye. We'll be counting the boats, our hearts will be floating on a tropical dream out of time. Hey, 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 hey. Bye, 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 bye. Adios, honey. I'm in a sunshine state of mind. Oh, I'm in a sunshine state of mind. All right. All right. All right. Glad you guys are hanging around with us. My name is Randy, initial C Moore. We're here in Texas, and I'm doing some songs for you today. And I hope you guys are enjoying all this stuff. As much as we are, we're kind of relaxing. Me and my brother here, he's the film expert, and I'm the expert at nothing. So, makes it easier that way. Nobody asked me any questions. I don't have any good answers. So. Anyway, we got this little song here. I made this up. It was a while back. I used to work at this place in Nashville late at night. I'd come home every night about 2 o'clock in the morning. One morning I was driving down this parkway, and I saw some headlights coming towards me, so I veered off the road quickly, and I don't know where that person went, but when I ended up at home and I quit shaking, I wrote these words down because they say your life flashes before your eyes, and I don't know about that kind of stuff, but I know when them lights flashed in my eyes, I had this thought about what was going to happen after I was gone, and so it goes like this. Here's a song called Elvis and Jesus. When I die, and I'm sure that I will, and I ride up to heaven in St. Peter's Coupe de Ville, I'd like to see all my friends standing at the pearly gates. But before I do, they're just gonna have to wait. 'Cause I want to see Elvis after I see Jesus. After I see Jesus, Lord, I want to see Elvis on a rave up rockabilly show. The Prince of Peace hanging Go Cat Go with Elvis, Elvis and Jesus. I want to hear him sing, how great thou art, in jumpsuits and wings, baby, they'll tear that thing apart. He'll be the king of everybody's soul, getting down with a king of rock and roll. Yes, I want to see Elvis after I see Jesus. After I see Jesus, Lord, I gotta see Elvis. Gonna shake the hand of the Son of Man, rocking into the promised land with Elvis. After I see Jesus. Oh, let's have a little guitar now. I wanna see Elvis after I see Jesus. After I see Jesus, Lord, I gotta see Elvis on the Raven Rockabilly show. The Prince of Peace yelling, "Go, cat, go!" with Elvis after I see Jesus. Then we'll cruise up those boulevards of gold while the Sun Records play on a Memphis radio, with Elvis and Carl Perkins picking guitars in the back, and Jesus riding shotgun in a pink Cadillac. Yes, I wanna see Elvis after I see Jesus. After I see Jesus, Lord, I gotta see Elvis. Rock of Ages gonna clap for me. OJC and TCB, it's Elvis. Talking about Jesus, talking about Elvis. Elvis and Jesus. That's all, baby. All right.
Well, here comes the closing song for this particular show. I am Jerry Mack, and I will be back. Here comes the closing song.
Mama called last Monday, so I packed my Sunday best. Drove back to my hometown to lay some things to rest. As I pulled into the gravel drive, 1,000 memories came alive. Somehow our old house had changed. From the oak tree in our front yard, where Daddy used to work on cars, to the back porch where Mama liked to swing. Things ain't as big in Texas as they used to be when I left them. Looking back, I can see they were larger than life now to me. Shadows they cast were so tall, I thought they'd never, ever fall. Now I've come back to see things ain't as big in Texas as they used to be. Daddy was a working man. Work was all he believed. So we didn't see eye to eye when I left home to chase a dream. We built a wall of foolish pride to prove who had the rider side. For some years we never even spoke. But the day the walls came tumbling down as we laid Daddy in the ground, it's taking time and tears for me to know things ain't as big in Texas as they used to be when I left them. Looking back, I can see they were larger than life now to me. Shadows they cast were so tall, I thought they never, ever fall. Now I've come back to see things ain't as big in Texas as they used to be. Things ain't as big in Texas as they used to be.